Hello and welcome to St. Augustine Prep. Here we're in Anthony Spina Gym for today's tri-match of St. Augustine Prep versus St. Joe's Regional. After this, the Hermits will take on the Raiders of Ocean City. So we started off actually at 120 where the Hermits forfeited, so St. Joe's will start with a 6-0 lead. And then we will head into the 126-pound match, which is Zarin Caballo versus Anthony DePaul. I'm sorry, not Zarin Caballo. James Sloan for St. Joe's and Anthony DePaul for St. Augustine. Sloan with the takedown. DePaul trying to walk his way out of it. Referee stops. Award 1 point to DePaul for a technical violation. As we start again from center, again about 51 seconds left in this first period. DePaul trails 2-1. DePaul trying to work his way down to reversal. They're right on the edge of the circle. Looks like ref signaling for a lock hands. No whistle yet. And go ahead and stop it. So another point to DePaul for lock hands. So both his points so far in this match have come from the lock hands. There's 20 seconds left in this first period. So DePaul escapes. So DePaul takes the lead after 2 lock hand violations and then an escape. Sloan's going to try and retake him down, but only lasts 4 seconds left in this period. So we head to the second. DePaul will take the defensive position. Oh. But they mixed it up real quick, so it is actually St. Joe's choice.
Correction. Sloan chooses defensive position.
So Montvale comes into today's match ranked 3rd in the state. Hermits are 11th. St. Joe's is 5-2, but both of their losses came out of state versus Stillwater from Oklahoma and Lake Highland in Florida. St. Joe's one of the top teams in the state in that loaded non-public bracket, and non-public A. Because obviously up north you have Del Barton and Bergen as DePaul's got him in a little bit of a lock right here. Trying to tilt the back, got control of his arms, but he might be a little too high. Sloan almost with the reversal. Still got minute 16 left, and there is the reversal. 50 seconds left here in the second period. Against Sloan leads DePaul 4-3. DePaul escapes, ties this one at 4. St. Joe's coming off a big win against Christian Brothers, who was again also ranked top 10 in the state. Beat them 37-21. CBA was the representative of the non-public A South last year, defeating the Hermits in the finals after they pulled the upset win over St. John Vianney. Last 5 seconds. And we head to the third period, all tied at 4. And so he will just let DePaul up. Especially after, last time he was on top, he got 2 lock hand violations, which gave DePaul his 2 points, and then he got out. So it's 3 points in the first period for DePaul. And he just decides he's not even going to mess with it this time. He's already taken him down twice. So DePaul leads 5-4. But has yet to get a takedown. Rolls him over. This is back on that degree. The referee says no. Now he starts his count. Minute 15. And he's going to try and run him again. DePaul's got him in the spot. He's already got 3 points. Oh, sorry. 2 points. It'll be 7-4. Not quite at the 45-degree angle yet. DePaul's almost got him there. Referee still got his hand down. And so on the scoreboard, it has him up 7-4, but I think the referee's kind of holding that there at the 3. So I don't know if he's officially given those back points yet. So it could be 8-4 when he finally gives it. If he holds up the 3, I don't think it's going to go from 7-10. I think scoreboard in-house might have just given those 2 premature. But either way, he's got back points. We'll figure it out in the second, but it's only down in the last 20 seconds or so. And again, Sloan's got to find a way to get out and then score. So DePaul's just trying not to do anything dumb here. He wants that pin, obviously, keep the even this one up to the Hermits, but not much is happening right now. Like I said, he's just trying to put the weight on. He won't be able to get the pin, but time will run out. And so DePaul pulls out the win for the Hermits. Be a decision no matter what. And we head to the 132-pound matchup, which will be Brandon Borman for the Hermits. And let's see who comes out for St. Joe's. And it is Danny Almeida. And Almeida with a quick takedown on Borman. Borman with the escape. And Almeida with another quick takedown. And Borman's out, but looks like Almeida's pretty much having his way. Taking him down, letting him back out. I don't know if he's going for that tech fall or just getting some work in, but he's getting strong control of this match so far. with another takedown there. He now leads 6-2. As the referee stops it, and they'll bring it back to the middle. Again, another escape and another takedown. He leads 8-3 as he's getting back points right here, trying to go for the pin. Borman doing a good job of kind of fighting him off. Checking his coaches for instruction. Borman's got 36 seconds he's going to have to ride out here. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it, as Almeida's got him in a pretty precarious spot. So just 22 seconds left here in this first period. Borman fighting strong. Like I said, only about 15 seconds left. He's almost turned his way out of it. Using up a lot of energy as Almeida finally flips it over. Only the last 6 seconds. And Almeida gets the pin before Borman can kind of kick out of it. So St. Joe's will take a 12-3 lead. As we head into the 138-pound match, it'll be Cooper Lang for the Hermits and Simabelli for St. Joe's. He said when they beaten Christian Brothers the other day, they were, St. Joe's ranked 3rd in the state, CBA's ranked 5th. A couple of big upset wins for St. Joe's in that match as they were able to, I wouldn't say pull up the upset, but commanding victory over two top 5 team is always a good win. St. Joe's is really trying to compete with the Delbarton and Bergen, who've been, obviously Bergen's been on another level for the past decade or so, and then Delbarton's recently caught up to him. So St. Joe's ranked 3rd in the state. Like I said, trying to catch up to them on that level. So again, 138 pounds. Cooper Lang trails 2-0. So in that St. Joe's CBA match, too, the final score is a lot closer than, or the match was closer than the final score indicated. The last 2 bouts were settled with less than a second left. Cooper tries to roll out of this here. Like I said, the Hermits just came back from some Cal matches, individual tournaments like the Sam Cali and the Beast of the East. Missing a couple wrestlers today. Obviously, the transfer Conlon is wait the 30-day SIP period. Caden Name's out with an injury. Hermit's not wrestling at full strength, which is not how you want to go into one facing the 3rd-ranked team in the state. But Cooper Lang fighting him off. Last 10 seconds of this first period. And we will head into the second period with Lang trailing 2-0. And so Lang will start on top. Oh, try for that escape. Lang almost caught him on his back, but a good job there by Marco to kind of hold him off. And there's the takedown. Leads 4-0 now for the 2-point takedown. About a minute 2 left in this second period. But Lang with the reversal. As both wrestlers come to the edge of the mat. Trying to complete the move, but he got a little too close to the edge of the circle. Wasn't really going to be able to do anything there because even if he got him going, the kind of release valve at the edge of the mat was always going to save Marco. But let's start again. Last 40 seconds, second period, in the first period. Takedown, there's the takedown, right? Hasn't given it as he keeps him on his back. So Lang's still in the offensive position for the last 5 seconds. And the horn will sound. That was the second period as I checked the scoreboard. Scoreboard was off in the gym, but we headed to the third period, and Cooper Lang trails 4-2. There's a takedown right there. Cooper able to fight off the pin, but he now trails 6-2 in defensive position. Last minute 10 here in the third. Not too much happening right here. And they call stalemate. You get a warning or a stalemate was coming, but they call stalemate. They'll bring it back to the middle. 49 seconds left in the third period. Down to the last 20 seconds. Cooper needs a big move here. Ooh. Started the count there for Marco, but I said Cooper needs a big move and flip here in these last 10 seconds to kind of fight back, but it's looking like we're headed towards a regular decision for St. Joe's. And there it is. So St. Joe's will add another 3 points onto their lead. They lead 15-3. And so that will bring us to 144 pounds. Giannis Charles versus Richie Grungo.
At 144 pounds, for St. Joseph, Giannis Charles. For St. Augustine, Richie Grungo. Come on, Rich!
Richie takes his shot. Got a hold of the leg right there. As we get a stalemate, 1:21 left. And they'll start in the neutral position. Both wrestlers trying to find each other out. So Charles had a big upset win over CBA's wrestler, 144 pounds. He was actually the #1 wrestler ranked wrestler in the state at that weight class. And then Grungo obviously placed last year in, I don't remember the weight class, but he finished 4th in states last year. So this is a big matchup between the two of them. Could go a long way, come time when we get to Atlantic City, of who's going to be ranked where at the state finals. Expect both wrestlers to be there. So still 0-0, 38 seconds left in this first period. As Grungo got control, can he finish the takedown? Throws him down, no points yet. And he calls him out of bounds. No points awarded. Richie real close to getting that takedown as they almost kind of rolled out of it. Almost got taken down himself. I was kind of tumbling there for a minute. It looked like it was going to go Richie, then it looked like it was going to go Charles, and it would look back to Richie. But right before Richie could complete the takedown, referee calls them out of bounds. During the move, though, Grungo got a bloody nose, so we call blood time as the trainers go out to stop the bleeding before the match will resume. And so they are cleared out. That's 25 seconds of this first period. Starts again. Again, both wrestlers in the neutral spot. Grungo almost with the takedown there, but like I said, Charles wrestling real well at the moment. In the last 3 seconds here, so we'll go scoreless first period. See whose decision it is. Grungo's, and he chooses the defensive position. Trying to fight his way. Charles holding strong. And Richie stands up. Not quite able to get out of it yet. He's got control. His hand on that back leg, almost going for that reversal, but again, Charles able to hold him there. In the last minute here, this second period. Grungo kind of needs this point. You always kind of assume you're going to be able to get, as they go out, you always kind of assume you're going to be able to get that escape point when you choose a defensive spot, especially when you're at this level. We're down to 49 seconds left. So Grungo's got some time, but Charles isn't going to give that point up easy. Still 0-0, 35 seconds left in the second period. Again, Grungo started in the defensive position. He tries to roll out of it. They go out of bounds. 25 seconds left. in the last 16 seconds. Jab there by Charles. Last 2 seconds, so Charles does a phenomenal job of keeping Grungo, one of the state's top wrestlers at 144 pounds, from scoring when he starts at that defensive position. So I think they're looking. So Charles will take the defensive position here. Again, we are tied 0-0 as we go to this third period. So the escape for Charles. Honestly, they're not terrible for Grungo. I mean, he's going to need a takedown anyway. Kind of figured Charles was going to escape as opposed to kind of holding him down there for, a minute 15, and then he escapes. Then he only got that 45 seconds to get the takedown. Grungo knows what he needs to do. Came close in that first period. About a minute 30 left. So you're going to see Grungo get more aggressive. You wonder if Charles is going to stall a little bit, and at what point would the ref make that call? Minute 10 left. Grungo takes a shot, tries to wrap around him. Charles able to get his left hand to prevent him from swinging all the way around. And we are down to 58 seconds. As Charles takes a shot and catches Grungo. I think a little unexpected there. Gretchen was kind of waiting on, his chance to take a shot. He figured Charles would be as defensive as he had been for the first minute and a half, but he kind of caught him off guard right there. Gets a takedown, so now he leads 3-0. As we're into the last 30 seconds of this third period. So they go out of bounds. So we're in the last 17 seconds of this match. Again, Grungo yet to score a point. And Charles will get the win. So a couple big wins for Charles. He beat the number one 144-pounder in the state the other day. Now he beats Richie Grungo today. Really fighting for a top spot when we get to those state rankings. So St. Joe's takes an 18-3 lead.
At 150 pounds, for St. Joseph, Brandon Karwoski.
So we go to 150 pounds. So Jack Oliva will be for the Hermits, and Frank Bellel will be for St. Joe's. Oliva gets a takedown almost in the pin, takes that 2-0 lead. Charles is actually, from that last round, is actually a junior who transferred to St. Joe's from South Carolina. They said he shocked Julian George from CBA, the reigning state runner-up and number one ranked 144-pounder. So Charles really making a name for himself after moving from South Carolina. As after a reversal, we are now tied at 2 as they call for what I believe is blood time. No, as tape around his shoelaces came off. So the officials just retaping those. Again, we were 150 pounds. We have a Levo versus DeBella. Levo for the Hermits. We're all tied at 2, about 38 seconds left in this first period. Levo escapes. He gets Levo off balance. Gonna get the takedown here, but that off balance might catch him right into an attempt for a pin. So Levo makes that mistake, but lucky to not get pinned right there on that attack when he's kind of falling backwards. It's never really what you want. So, well, right before the first period ends, takes a 2-0 lead. I mean, not two. Takes a 2-point takedown. Now leads 4-3. And DeBell started this period in the defensive position. Still has a 4-3 lead. Trying to kind of run him a little bit. Got his hands around the neck area, but almost looks like the ball's almost stands up. Good job by leave it to keep him there. Last 40 seconds. As the referee calls technical violation. With DeBell for technical violation, he now leads 5-3. Catches him there. He's only going to have 7 seconds to get the pin, and he gets it. So, another 6 points for St. Joe's as they now lead 24-3. So that brings us into the 157-pound match. It'll be Dennis Morelli for the Hermits. Taddeo for St. Joe's. Taddeo kind of catches him up high, almost going for the takedown and pin. Instead, he got a little too high on Varelli, so Varelli able to get the takedown himself. They go out of the circle. As the referee stops just to make sure there's no head injury there. No violation though, so really still leads 2-0. Really tries to run him around. And he tilts him over. Referee starts his count. Right on the edge. Looks like he's trying to get out of bounds. Hoping the referee will call it. He's got at least 2 back points right there. I think they're going to go out. Yep. So they go out. So Varelli gets 2 more points. Leads 4-0. As we got about 13 seconds left in this first period. He's almost out. Can Varelli hold on to that shoulder for the next 6 seconds? Trying to not give up that point right at the end. He is able to hold on, so good job there by Varelli, as it looked like he was going to be able to escape for 1 second, but Varelli will take a 4-0 lead as we head into this second period. So Varelli will defer. St. Joe's takes the neutral position. Varelli takes a shot. Got control of the leg. He's going to try and trip him. There he goes and gets the takedown. So another 2 points for Varelli. So he leads 6-0, about 90 seconds left in this second period. Really running him, trying to get him on the back. Got him there, just got to keep under control. Varelli went a little too far on it, so he got 2-point near fall, but in the attempt to get the pin, he did give him a little room to escape, so he does get that one escape point, and no points before they're out of bounds, so it'll stay 8-1. They'll stay in the neutral position. About 58 seconds left. As the wrestlers kind of tumble around, no one really with the strong edge right here. You might see a stalemate in a second unless Varelli can get the back pin, as he does get control of him. He now leads 10-1. And he said he's going to run him there. Ooh, it might have the pin as soon as the referee gets around. And so good job there by Varelli to pin him with 26 seconds left in the second period. So now St. Joe's leads 24-9. And that'll bring up 165 pounds. Again, the Hermits a little short-handed today. missing both Slotnick brothers. Obviously, Conlon, the transfer, not eligible yet. And then Caden Nami also is out. So Hermits a little shorthanded today. Not that that would make too much of a difference necessarily, because St. Joe's, again, is the third-ranked team in the state, as McClear gets control of that leg fast. Not quite able to get the takedown. A good little reverse there from Burton, and Burton does get the takedown. So looked like McClear had a shot to bring him down when he had control of that leg. Burton able to kind of use that against him, and he gets the takedown on McClear and leads 2-0 with about 1:30 left in this first period. And Burton starts to get a count. Referee only counts 1 second. There's 2, 3. All right, so he's getting the back points now. So he will get 2 back points there. Now leads 4-0. Starts a new move again, getting a few more. Referee's got 2 fingers on the mat. So another 2 back points for Burton. Got about 45 seconds left in this first as the wrestlers go out of bounds. Again, Burton leads 6-0. St. Joe's as the team leads 24-9. Burton trying to get another move on these last 20 seconds or so. Again, he leads 6-0. And the period ends, so they did not get the back points there. It looked like he wasn't quite close enough to the body, but he's going to defer. Take the defensive position as the coach is shouting instructions to him. So Burton does end up taking the defensive position. We head to the second period. And Burton leads 6-0. And he gets a reversal right out of that. Start the second period. Now leads 8-0. It's another 3-point near fall. Will now lead 11-0. Another 3-point near fall. So he just needs one more point to get the tech falls. He leads 14-0. That shows how deep this St. Joe's team is. They're already up 24-9, and the strength of their lineup is in the heavier weights. Both, they're 195, 220, and 285-pound wrestlers are all ranked in the nation. So once we get to that point, it's really going to get tough for the Hermits. But you can see the talent up and down the St. Joe's lineup. As McClear is cautioned. For starting early. It'll be real interesting towards the end of the year. St. Joe's has a pretty tough schedule. You're going to see them face Don Bosco in late January. Bergen Catholic, which could be a state tournament preview, and then Blair, which isn't the NJSA, but one of those academies, boarding school teams. That's always a national powerhouse. So you're going to get a good idea where St. Joe's is at right before you get to the state playoffs, as they're going to try and join that powerhouse duo of Del Barton and Bergen Catholic. We get on the last 3 seconds of the second period. Again, Burton just needs the 1 point for the tech fall. Delby, PC.
The clear chooses the offensive position. Caution, clear is second.
And the reversal will end up giving the tech fall, so that's another 5 points to St. Joe's. Then I'll lead 29-9. All right, so we go to 175. Now we have Colin Olivo. This is Joseph Peretti. Olivo just able to fight him off out of bounds. Peretti going for that aggressive move early. And there is the takedown. We got about 1:05 left here in this first period. Again, Peretti gets the 2 points so far on the takedown. Levo trying to stand up, but can't get too far. Again, not much has happened in this first period after the takedown. The rest was a little bit stalemate. He's almost got him on his back, but runs out of room before he can really get any back points. And that'll be the end of the first. And Peretti leads 2-0. Olivo will defer. St. Joe's will take the defensive position to start. Olivo fighting hard, but Peretti able to get the escape. He now leads 3-0. Close to another takedown here. Nothing happening yet, but he's slowly working his way around to controlling those 3 points. And the referee has awarded it now, so there's the takedown. He leads 5-0. Minute 7 left in this second period. We'll head back to the middle. Again, Olivo will be in the defensive position. Coach is shouting from the prep bench to try and get out the back door. He was a little too high up on Olivo, but Reddy's still able to keep control. As we're into the last 10 seconds or so of this second period. So Olivo will take the defensive position, down 5-0. Not too much to happen in the first 35 seconds or so of this period. Olivo trying to stand up here. Peretti able to rock him back down into a near fall. Official was counting, only a 2-point near fall, but he now leads 7-0. Only 1 point away from a major decision, getting himself and his team 4 points here. Not quite that 45-degree angle, says the official. There he starts his count. Counted all 5 seconds. I think he's got the 3 points. I guess he was looking for that pin because he didn't release the move right away. A ref official hasn't shown. There it is. She finally shows the 3 because obviously you can't just like pretend to let him out and then go right back in and get 3 more points. You got to finish the move. So it took him a little bit to finish that move and then go for the new one. But he now leads 10-0. 18 seconds left. As McGinn right now 2 points. As the referee shows, he now leads 12-0. Like I said, we entered this period only leading 5-0, so he was getting close to that tech fall, but only a major decision. St. Joe's will lead 33-9. And like I said, here comes the heavyweights for St. Joe's Montvale. So it'll be Ronnie Kraus for the Hermits and Mike Delgado for St. Joe's. Mike Delgado is ranked 10th or 12th, depending upon who you ask, in the country at this weight class. So going to be a big ask for Kraus right here as Delgado gets the 2-point takedown real fast. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They said they were, yeah, I was going to say. Kraus went back to the neutral position, but they did give him the points. Agata went with like the diamond on his back, almost like he was just going to let him up and take the escape, but never really fully let Kraus up, as he now has him almost been on the back. Still got 1:30 left in this period. Kraus fighting hard, so he avoids the pin, but he does give up a 2-point near fall. Now we've got Kraus again, last 57 seconds, so he's going to have to hold this off for a long time, be able to maybe kick out of it, but as he applies that weight, back not quite flush against the ground yet. Referee right in there, and then he calls it, so Delgado will get the pin. That will bring us to 215 pounds. It'll be Ryan Small for the Hermits. And Aiden Schlett for St. Joe's. Again, Schlett is ranked 17th in the country as weight class. So it'll be another tough one for the Hermits. So Schlett and Small going at it. Schlett got him close to the ground. You're going to see him try and spin around right here. Can't quite grab Small's leg to get control. Finally does. But the official says he was out of bounds before he did it. So we will stay at the neutral position. Still 0-0. Minute 24 left in the first. Now Schlett does get the takedown. And Schlett close to the pin himself. Still got a full minute left here. Small trying to at least wriggle his way back onto his stomach. And there's the pin. So, like I said, they got 3 straight wrestlers ranked in the nation coming up, and first 2 get pins. St. Joe's now leads 45-9. As we go to heavyweight, this will be Eddie Vincent for the Hermits and Jim Mullen for St. Joe's. Mullen is the #1 recruit in the nation at heavyweight. Actually a 2-sport athlete too. He plays football, so he's actually committed to Virginia Tech for both. So he's playing ACC football and wrestling at a top 10 program in the country next year. So very talented athlete. Like we said, he's the #1 heavyweight in the country according to both ranking systems, and he leads 2-1 right now. I'm sorry, 5-1 right now. As he takes Vincent down. Lets him back up. So he leads 7-2. Mullen leads 7-2. Vincent takes a shot. Mullen able to fend it off. Get a takedown again. Again lets him up, so it's 9-3. Gets Vincent by the leg, another takedown. Another escape, 11-4. Another takedown for Mullen. Back points, we got 3 back points there. He leads 16 to 5 with the escape. He gives him again another takedown, so he's now 18 to 5. So you got to be up by 15 for the tech fall. And he has Vincent on the mat and then gets the pin. So St. Joe's now leads 51-9 after Mullen with the pin. So Robert Myers steps on the mat for the Hermits. Tom McCarthy takes the mat for St. Joe's. He gets a quick takedown. I'm in a pretty tough spot right now. Going to get the back points. Referee just making his way around, looking for that pin. Meyer doing a good job trying to kick out of it, but St. Joe's is able to get the pin. They now lead 57-9. And so that'll bring us up to the last match of the day, or for this match at least. The Hermits have Ocean City next. It'll be Max McCoy for the Hermits and Vincent Payano for St. Joe's. Takedown for St. Joe's. Close to a pin, actually catches him on the pin. So that will do it for the first match of the day for the Hermits against St. Joe's. Walks out of here with 2 wins over Ocean City and the Hermits. Really showing why they're ranked 3rd in the state. So we will head to a commercial, and we will be back with the Hermits versus Ocean City right after this. And we are back with this last match of the tri-meet today between the Hermits and the Raiders of Ocean City. We start with Anthony DePaul for the Hermits and Caballo for Ocean City. So DePaul getting the near fall and the pin. And the Hermits getting on track back after a tough one versus St. Joe's. Take a 6-0 lead off of a pin from DePaul. So the Hermits still a little short-handed today. Hopefully get some of these guys back for the Virginia duels coming up next weekend.
At 132 pounds, Ocean City Aiden Leipold. St. Augustine Brandon Gorman.
So this will be Aiden Leipold for Ocean City and Brandon Borman for the Hermits. As Leipold gets a quick takedown. Again, this is 132 pounds. Borman escape in the reverse, so just the 2 points, but he ties it back up after letting himself get taken down. Almost go for the reversal. Both wrestlers get close to getting caught, but went for the reversal. Leipold for the pin, but they're both able to just kind of roll out of it. About a minute left here in this first period. Leipold doesn't get the escape yet, even though they're kind of like rolling around. Doesn't give the escape, as I guess he didn't really kind of have it for long enough. So we still stay at 2-2. As with the last 22 seconds, they go out. Referee will bring him back to the middle. That's the end of the first period. Again, we are tied at 2 between Borman for St. Augustine and Leipold for Ocean City. Leipold will defer. Borman starts in the defensive position. So Borman gets out of it, takes a 3-2 lead. And they go out of bounds right as Leipold tries to get the reversal. And so he almost got the takedown. They'll give him the escape. They won't give him the takedown or reversal, but they'll give him that escape. And we are now tied at 3. And he does get the takedown to Borman, and he catches him on his back. So Lightball with the takedown and pin. 33 seconds left in the second period. And we are all tied at 6. Now Cooper Lang steps in for the Hermits and Logan Furhan for Ocean City. As Cooper with the takedown. And then they go out. Cooper not quite with the back. And there's the count. Referee shakes his head, so he started the count, stopped it. Cooper wasn't able to hold him there. Trying to keep him in bounds as Lang tries to scoot his way out, and Cooper tries to drag him back in at a 45-degree angle. There's more of the count. Looks like the referee's holding 2 fingers against the mat, so once this move finishes, Lang will get at least 2 back points as they go out. There's the show for 2. So Lang will get 2 points and now leads 4-0. And keeps him there as we come to the last 18 seconds of this first period. And the first period ends. Cooper Lang has a 4-0 lead. So Lang will start on the offensive position. Lang flips him over. He's still got 52 seconds. He's going to get the back points, and he gets the pin. So the match opens up with 3 straight pins, 2 for the Hermits, 1 for Ocean City, and the Hermits have a 12-6 lead. So we go to 144 pounds.
At 144 pounds, for Ocean City, Tommy Grimley.
It'll be Richie Grungo for the Hermits and Tommy Grinley for Ocean City. Grungo with a quick takedown. Grungo's going to let him up before they even start, so it's an escape point. Grungo real close to another takedown. There he goes. Throws him on the floor. Got him against the mat. Just kind of waiting for the pin call. Looks like he's got him in a pretty good spot. He's struggling real hard, so he's doing a good job trying to fight it off. But Grungo had the technique down, and he wasn't escaping from that. So Grungo gets the pin. Hermits now lead 18-6. So Ty McClear will check in versus Jace Watson for Ocean City.
At 150 pounds for Ocean City, Jace Watson presenting us with Ty McClear.
Watson got control of the leg, trying to kick McClear out. McClear doing his best to stay away, but he does get control of that second leg. Gets the 2-point takedown. McClear trying to roll out of it. Trying to stand up. Not quite able to escape. Still a minute 18 left. As they blow it dead, Clear's head was in a dangerous spot just for player safety. Watson was real close to kind of flipping him over on his back there. So McClear got a little fortunate by getting that kind of dangerous play call, whatever you want to call it. But either way, you got a minute 4 left in this first period. Watson leads McClear 2-0. McClear almost able to step out of it. Watson trying to kick his legs out, unable to do it. So McClear will get that escape point. Watson takes another shot. Roll around on the edge. That's 20 seconds. And Watson unable to get the move off before they go out of bounds. And he had a couple more feet on that mat. He would have had McClear in a real bad spot, but able to use the edge of the mat to his advantage. As McClear got control of the leg and the arm. Not quite able to get the takedown. There's the takedown. Right before time expires. So McClear will take a 3-2 lead into this second period. So he catches McClear, and he's going to get the back points right here. McClear trying to kick it out of it and roll, but he's not able to, and Watson with the pin. There's a lot of pins here in this Ocean City versus St. Augustine match. Hermits still lead 18-12. We had 157 pounds. It'll be Dennis Varelli for the Hermits versus Smith for Ocean City. Really had the big pin in the last match versus St. Joe's Montvale as he gets the takedown right here. And he's going for another pin right there as he tries to run the shoulders around. Loses the grip a little bit, and as they go out of bounds, Varelli will be on top. Minute 42 left in the first. Gonna try and roll him right here. Got him on his back, got a quick pin. So minute 28 left here in the first, and Varelli gets the pin for the Hermits. They now lead 24-12. So Tristan McClear will step in at 165 pounds. This is Ben Peterson for Ocean City.
At 165 pounds for Ocean City, Ben Peterson. For St. Augustine, Tristan McClear.
Clear tried to pick him up and put him back down. Couldn't quite get there. Still got control of that back leg, but Peterson trying to almost go over the top, keep control of McClear's left ankle. And yeah, right on the edge, McClear able to get the 2-point takedown. Looks like they're about to go out of bounds, but McClear gets the 2 points before they hit the edge of the circle. Got a minute 18 left in this first period. Clear leads 2-0. Cradle and roll him onto his back. He's almost got there. If he can kind of lean that right shoulder a little closer to the mat, and McClear does get the pin. So the Hermits now take a 30-12 lead, which will bring up 175 pounds. According to the sheet I was given before the game, looks likely that Ocean City will forfeit this weight. But let's see, they are clapping. Yep, they do forfeit 175 pounds. So it'll be another 6 points to the Hermits. They now lead 36-12. Now it brings it to 190 pounds. Should be Ryan Callahan for Ocean City and Ronnie Kraus for St. Augustine. As Kraus, I guess, didn't realize there was going to be a forfeit. Taking a second to put on the headset.
At 190 pounds for Ocean City, Ryan Callahan. For St. Augustine, Ron Kraus.
So Callahan v. Kraus at 190 pounds. The Hermits look to really have taken control of this match in the last few bouts or so. Looks like there's still one forfeit for each team left, so those will null each other out. But if Ocean City wants to fight back into it, they're going to need to get a few pins here. The last 40 seconds, this is still 0-0. Neither wrestler really able to take advantage of their shot. Kraus takes his shot. Tours fends it off, and neither wrestler able to get it. Kraus almost got taken down right as he was grabbing his waist. It looked like he was going to try and flip him back in, but they had just stepped out of the circle. So the referee brings it back into the middle. And that is the end of the first period. Nobody scored any points. So we will head to the second. Looks like Kraus will take the defensive position. Now Kraus tries to roll out of it. He does, and it's for the reversal. And so Kraus has two. He's almost got him on his back, too. Either way, great job getting the reversal there for Kraus. There start the back points. Question is, can he put his weight on him under control to get the pin? But either way, good job there by Kraus after a scoreless first period, getting 4 points in the first 20 seconds here in the second. So he does escape, making it 4-1 right before the wrestlers go out of the circle. So Kraus leads 4-1 with 1:10 left in the second period. Kraus kind of throws him to the side, goes for it, doesn't get anything. And again, right before the edge of the circle, the referee will call him out. So Kraus getting a little lucky there, taking a shot, being aggressive. I like it, but there's also maybe a little unfortunate luck for Dirks for Ocean City a couple times now. Right as he was trying to complete a move, they hit the edge of that circle. Again, Kraus still leads 4-1, less than 30 seconds left here in the second. Ooh, both wrestlers go at it. Both go to the mat, but no one able to have control when they do. So we will head to the third period. Again, Kraus leads 4-1. Dirks chooses the defensive position. So Kraus will start on top. And there's the escape. Now he's just down 2. Kraus is going to try and do anything he can this last minute 15 to prevent that takedown. I wonder if even a tactical stalling might work, but as he goes low, he's got Kraus's right leg. Kraus is going to have to find a way out of this to avoid this takedown. Just a minute left. We just hit that mark. As he tries to kick out Kraus's leg. Kraus looking for his way to the edge of the circle. Maybe he can save him again. He's a lot of upper body strength there from Kraus to kind of fend off that move. So a good job there from Ronnie, showing the strength he's got. He said it looked like he was in a bad spot a couple times, but he's using that overall strength, technical ability to avoid that takedown. Last 40 seconds. I want to give up control of that leg as easy as he did last time. He takes a shot. Kraus almost thought about going after. And there's a stalling warning on Kraus. Like I said, as you could tell, he wasn't going for it. But there he gets the takedown, so the stalling warning won't matter. He now leads by 4 with the last 6 seconds. He's almost going to let him up. And I think he's really just kind of conceded the match with 1 second left. So 6-2. Kraus is still in the offensive position as he didn't quite finish the escape. But as soon as the referee blows his whistle, this one's probably going to end. And there it is. So Kraus takes the 6-2 victory. Hermits now lead 39-12. I'm sorry, that was Callahan for Ocean City. That would be Small for the Hermits. Now it's Dirk. Sorry, Callahan was in the last one because he had potentially weighed in for both. So Callahan was in the last one. Now it's Dirks for Ocean City versus Small for St. Augustine. As he flips him over, gets the takedown. Dirks gets the 2-point takedown on Small. Small standing up. Not able to get out before he's thrown back to the mat by Dirks. And trying to stand up again. Minute left here in this first period. Will turn him, getting back points right here. Got 3 back points there. It looks like the referee's holding up. I guess he's looking for that pin on the mat. Only got 7 seconds left. Last 5. Able to almost kick out, but his back goes flat just as the buzzer sounds, but I think the referee did call it right before the buzzer sounds. So that'll be 6 points to Ocean City. And that will bring us to heavyweight. So I think Eddie Vincent's going to accept a forfeit. Like I said, according to my pregame lineups. And so Eddie Vincent does accept the forfeit. Hermits now lead 45-18. As we flip back to the smaller weights of Meyer for Hermits and Hudak for Ocean City. About a minute into this first period. Neither wrestler really done much so far. Hudak takes his shot. Meyer trying to roll him over. Ooh. Almost. Referee calls a stoppage just to make sure that the head's, not going to in a bad spot, not going to get anybody hurt. But Meyer almost kind of rolled him over on that. He doesn't get bailed out by that head call. Meyer might have had him in a position to potentially pin. But as we stand at 0-0 with about 40 seconds left in this first, Meyer now takes a shot. He's got to work his way around. Hudak doing a good job so far trying to control that back right leg of Meyer, but only 24 seconds left. So he has time. As both wrestlers roll on in there, Meyer finally gets the 2. He now leads 2-0 with only 10 seconds left in this first period. Meyer able to keep him there as time runs out. He will take a 2-0 lead into the second period. So Myers will choose neutral as Hudak deferred. Again, Meyer leads 2-0. Kind of got control here in a similar spot to when he got his first takedown. Like I said, Hudak doing a solid job so far, not giving it up. 20 seconds in, there's the takedown. Meyer leads 4-0. Got to control him now. Trying to throw his weight on him, but Hudak does a good job of kind of rolling out. Referee's got his hand on the mat. 2. So Meyer now leads 6-0. Trying to run him. Still got a minute left in this second period. A good amount of control. Just needs to put his body weight on it. He said sometimes these little guys, it's harder for them to finish off that pin. They just don't have quite the weight as when you're in that spot as a 195-pounder. It's easier to kind of use that weight to sit on him and get the pin. The last 35 seconds, Meyer trying to get the pin here. He's going to have the 3 back points once his move is completed, and there it is. He now leads 9-0. And time runs out here in the second. So Myers will take a 9-0 lead into the third. Hudak will choose the offensive position. I guess he figures he's down enough that 1 point, if he can escape, is not really worth the effort. So he's going to try and score from on top. Meyer get the escape and then takedown, so he now has a 12-0 lead. He's at 3 points away from a near fall. He's had him almost at a pin a couple times, so let's see what he can get here. Oh, and there's the pin. So winner by fall is Myers. He gives the Hermits a 51-8 lead. So in what I assume is the final match of the day, because I think the Hermits will forfeit at the next weight class. It is Malini for Ocean City versus McCoy for the Hermits. And got control up top. Flips McCoy over. Not quite the pin. The referee's working hard to see if it happens. And there's the pin. So Malini pins to end this one. Ocean City will go up to 24 points. Like I said, I'm expecting to see a forfeit here in a second to give Ocean City 30. So I think the final score of this will be 51-30, but just waiting for the final official forfeit. Ocean City wrestler checks in. Hermits forfeit, and that is the match. The Hermits will win this one 51-30. Thank you for tuning in today. We'll be back next week, I believe, with hockey on Monday versus the Hun School.